What is up, guys? Welcome to the first match of the qualifiers. We have HecTiiC up against Team HydroXiC. Let's go for the knife round. Wow, a little bit of team damage going in there. I guess the teams didn't realize that there would be a team damage, but yeah. Sasmi up in heaven. And Friction gets the first shot at Srinesh. Bravo and Sasmi just waiting at Sniper's Nest. I mean, both the teams right now are calm and composed. They're just waiting for the perfect time to strike. They're not rushing it. And wow, Zed gets the kill on Suraj. Friction gets it, Gulbi. HydroXiC gets it, and HecTiiC wins the round. Now they get to decide if they have to go up or stay. Let's see what they're going for. I feel like they would stay because their CT side is like pretty much like so strong. So let's see what's their idea. Yes, as I thought, they have gone to choose stay. So HecTiiC will be playing as the CTs and Team HydroXiC will be playing the terrorists. Not much of a buy from HecTiiC side, just a decoy coming in. I don't know what they're gonna try with it, but let's just see. X-Devil throwing some smoke. That's some... Okay, it was a flash. My bad. HydroXiC. A bunch of terrorists making their way to A main. Zed just waiting in ladder room, spots out and takes down Wolfie. Gets another one from... And both of them were headshots. That's a pretty good aim that Zed's got. And wow, Sasmi just erases him off Srinesh. HydroXiC gets Zed. A pretty much good trade coming in from both the teams. They've ended up in a 1v3 situation, 1v4, my bad. They've ended up in a 1v4 situation, which I feel like HydroXiC is going to be losing this round. But let's see what HydroXiC's got in his pockets. Because he's been at A main since the start of the round. And he actually dies. Monster gets the frag against HydroXiC. And the first pistol round goes into the pockets of HecTiiC. Bit of a buy coming in from HecTiiC. Bravo by Zanog, Famas, MP9. And HydroXiC haven't pretty much bought anything. They're going in for an eco. I mean, that's what most of the teams would have done. So that was in highly expected. All of them making their way towards Ivy. Friction getting the smoke steady at B side. Bravo pushes in and gets a frag and gets traded by Wolfie. Monster tries to get a couple of frags. Monster peeking calm and composed. Actually tags him, but Monster is gonna be taken down. Oh, actually Monster gets 2 frags, but is traded by HydroXiC. And wow, a win by HecTiiC again. So there's going to be 2 rounds under HecTiiC, and Team HydroXiC are still at 0, but CSGO is a game where tables turn pretty much. And now HydroXiC have gone for a full buy with AKs and a bit of utilities. And HecTiiC has actually bought an AWP, let's see. Because Zed has got some amazing aim, you know. HydroXiC making his way up to B upper halls. And Zed gets A main. He gets X-Devil at A main. Monster throws a volley at ladder room. Friction at A B side trying to throw some flashes. He's just trying to, you know, get comfortable with his side. Friction is just waiting for that push. Just checking if he's just waiting for someone to push there to get the proper frag. HydroXiC with a flash. He is going to be making his way. drops the bomb actually. I don't know what kind of plan he's going for, but Friction spots the legs. He gives a pretty good damage to Shreyans. Shreyans is now down to 28 HP. Monster with a nade, but the nade pretty much does nothing because no one's right there. And HydroXiC is taken down by Friction, and Friction smoothly goes back to his position. Zed takes down Wolfie, and Friction takes down Shreyans again. And Friction is being traded by Suraj. It's now all down to Suraj in a 1v4 situation. I mean, he's got a nade to work with, but that's not much. And now he uses that nade as well. Sasmi trying to push and get the frag on him. He spots him and gets him. Now it's a score of 3-0 in favor of HecTiiC Gaming. I mean, HecTiiC Gaming is a pretty dominant team in this tournament, as we've seen. They've got a lot of... they've not lost a single match from the tournament, and they're doing pretty well, you know. Now all of them making their way towards the B main side, just rushing, but they are now stopped by a molly. That was a good molly, to be honest. Now that's like some kind of molly that would, like, you know, stop the enemy team, which it did right now, as we saw. And Suraj Rajput making his way towards B side. Bravo is at their back. Let's see if they figure it out. Bravo gets Wolfie and gets HydroXiC as well. He's just reloading and ready to take the next shot. Monster takes him down. Oh wow, a bit of team damage coming in from HecTiiC Gaming side. Bravo and Monster just pushing B side. It's all down to X-Devil. X-Devil trades Bravo, and he also gets Zed. Let's see if we get him, but oh. But too bad, Monster got him. It's a 4-0 score in favor of HecTiiC right now. Pretty dominant play from HecTiiC. Like, you know, they've got a lot of utilities, 2 ops, dual ops, and a single op from Team HydroXiC and a PP Bison. X-Devil using a PP Bison. I don't know what he's going to be doing here. Monster making his way down to Ivy. Smokes it off, smokes the entrance of Ivy. Friction gets an aggressive peek but finds nobody. Oh, Wolfie connects the shot against Friction. Sasmi playing aggressive, rushing in. Gets one frag. Just waiting for someone else to push. HydroXiC thinking if just being like thinking, if I make it down to B or no. You know, I've been there, many people have been there. You're confused and stuff. But yeah, Wolfie with an op shot, but it doesn't connect. Monster with a frag against X-Devil. Monster takes down X-Devil at Ivy. Bravo hears the footsteps and takes down Wolfie, and the bomb has been dropped at ladder room. HydroXiC with a frag against Sasmi. I mean, this could be the round that HydroXiC wins, you know, it's a 2v3 situation. They've got utility to work with. They make their way towards the BA side, but they're not 100% sure to get it. Bravo gets the frag against HydroXiC. Now it's all down to Suraj. Monster knows where he is and gets the frag. Pretty good play, to be honest. I mean, HydroXiC did all their best from the last round, but it just didn't connect with the strats of HecTiiC, you know. To be honest, I actually thought that that round would go towards HydroXiC, but HecTiiC GG were pretty, they were positioned very properly and they had an advantage. Suraj making his way towards the B side, and Bravo pushes in aggressively and takes a frag against Suraj. And Bravo falls back towards the B side. Gets the smoke ready and throws it off. Shriyans takes down Zed. Wow, such an unexpected spot, but he takes it down. Sasmi takes down HecTiiC. And again, Monster takes down HecTiiC. I mean, like, I feel like the ladder room is HydroXiC's place that they mess up usually, because every single time they get down from the ladder room, they pretty much face death, to be honest with you. And Monster comes from the flanking position and gets down HecTiiC and gets the frag against Wolfie as well. Still the duel op is in trade with HecTiiC, and HydroXiC don't seem to have much of money to work with right now. The economy right now that they're having is kind of bad. Atrocity doesn't buy anything except a CZ. You've got 2 AKs and a P90 from HDevil. HDevil is that one guy who buys weird guns but yet gets the frags. A bit of a background issues right here, but we have fixed it. Alright, so they've got 3 AKs now. They've decided to buy another one. And Atrocity actually drops the bomb at a safe, sweet spot. And he's making his way towards Ivy. Wolvie making his way towards A main. Shriyans just waiting. Checking if anybody would go aggressive and peek. Bravo and Sasmi just, huddling together at Ivy. Now they make their way back. Friction with the molly, but the molly doesn't connect. Wolvie is confused. Seems like he's confused. Bravo is just waiting if someone would push Ivy, but nobody does. Friction with a flash. Doesn't really do much. Shriyans is just holding B. Goes with a flash against ladder room. He throws a flash. So let's see. Bravo just waiting if anybody would come Ivy. And actually someone is gonna be coming Ivy, I guess. Suraj is gonna be coming, and actually Suraj gets Bravo, and Shriyans gets Monster as well. HDevil gets Sasmi. Wow, a pretty good round coming up from Team HydroXiC, but Friction gets Atrocity. In a way, unlucky Atrocity runs out with his P90 but gets killed by Friction. It's both Zet and Friction with ops. They're just, staying at different spots. HDevil going for the bomb plant. Friction at Ivy. He's just waiting if anybody would come. He hears the footsteps and does get Wolvie. Switches back to the AUG so that he could be more dynamic. And gets HDevil. It's now all again back to a 2v2. Zed makes his way towards the side, tags Suraj and does get Suraj. Now the tables have turned against Shriyans. Right now it's a 1v2 for Shriyans. And he does get the single frag against Friction. And he makes his way towards ladder room, falling back. Zed with a molly and goes in for the defuse, but he is stopped from Shriyans. But Shriyans burns to death from the molly of Zed. But the round goes towards HydroXiC. So it's a 6-1 score finally. HydroXiC get their first win. It would have been a pretty good confidence for them as well. A bit of a confidence boost, I would say. HecTiiC. HecTiiC making his way towards ladder room. Oh, 3 aggressive pushes. And a boost comes in, but doesn't really connect. Shriyansh waiting, but Shriyansh gets the frags against. Oh my god. Shriyansh does get 3k, and Friction gets HecTiiC. Sasmi is trying to connect the deagle shots, but doesn't realize that Bulby set is back, and Bulby gets Sasmi. It's all down to Friction in under a 1v4 situation. Friction with a UMP, probably gonna save it, I would say. I don't know, not sure. X level rushing. Oh wow, a bit of team damage comes in from Team HydroXiC. We've all been there, I mean, yeah. The bomb does go down at a site, and Shriyansh does get Friction. The round goes to Team HydroXiC. We're down to a 6-2 score in favor of HecTiiC. So the team that actually wins this match will be qualifying to the semi-finals. Oh, I mean HecTiiC is, you know, aggressive team, I would say. They always rush it, and like they get the end. Even no matter if they are the CTs or not, they get the frags. Suraj Rajput gets Z, Wolvi gets Friction. Okay, HecTiiC gets Monster. I would say that the rushing is not a good idea, but it's their style, you know, we can't complain. Bravo gets HecTiiC. He goes for the side smoke. It's now a 2v4 situation. And Suraj with a nade, but doesn't really do much. I feel like Suraj is trying to flank them, but let's see how it ends up. Oh, but Bravo is going to be watching the flank position, so we don't know how it's going to really end up. Oh, a bit of a team damage again. And I feel like HecTiiC are going to be saving this round. Yeah. The score is going to be 6-3 in favor of HecTiiC still. But, you know, 3 more rounds and it's going to be a tie. Pretty good buy from HecTiiC. It was because they did a eco previous round, so they've got a full buy this round, as well as Team HydroXiC. They've got a bunch of money to play with. Friction throws the molly, make sure nobody pushes, and gets the flash. To be honest, I feel like Team HydroXiC is the only team that has like put up a battle against HecTiiC. The rest of them weren't much of a deal for HecTiiC, I would say. Bravo with a nade, but the nade doesn't do much. Doesn't connect with anybody. And a little weird, funny boost going on here at B main. I am hoping for a run boost, I think. Wolfie goes with a flash. And it's gonna be a pretty, you know, budget kind of run boost. But Sasmi does get X level with his orb. This is one of the crucial rounds, to be honest, with for HecTiiC. Because if they lose this round, their economy is going to be pretty deteriorated because they don't have much money, to be honest. Oh, Bravo swiftly peeks and gets down HecTiiC. Monster just pre-aiming his crosshair, and he does get the kill. I mean, that pre-aim wasn't a waste, to be honest. Shriyansh gets Z, and the bomb has been planted at B side. The retake is being taken on. Monster gets the frag against Shriyansh. Yeah, Monster gets the frag against Shriyansh. Suraj is the only last remaining. He goes with the nade, but the nade was too late. The nade didn't do much because the bomb was defused already. A bit of a delay from Suraj's end. So the score is now going to be 6-3 in favor of HecTiiC. And as I said, the crucial round, they've won the crucial round. So, Team HydroXiC should really win this round, or else it's just going to put them back in the stage where it's just HecTiiC's win over and over again. Set with a molly towards A main, slowing down the players. He makes his way towards ladder room. Monster connects the shot and gets down Suraj. And Zed gets down Wolfie. Shriyansh takes down Friction. Zed takes down Shade, Assassin's Trade. And the 8th round. The score is now 8-3. And we are making our way towards the 12th round. So now I feel like HydroXiC won't be having much of a big economy, to be honest. Before they had a lot of money to play with, but now it's they gotta be little stingy. They've gotta lower the budget. And we've got a technical pause coming in. So yeah. Right now, if I would have been in the position of Team HydroXiC, I would have been pretty, disappointed. Bit of technical issues from our side, but we are working on it. Sasmi gets Suraj, Friction gets Wolfie. Sasmi just waiting for someone to pop out, and he does get X-Devil. I feel like Valve has been doing a great job, with the update and stuff. Now even pro players start using SG, OGs. They've done a pretty good job with the updates. Let's all take that one moment to appreciate Valve while we can. Oh wow, this flash might have just ruined HecTiiC's position, and it did, giving Zed the opportunity to take off his HecTiiC's head right off his body. So the score is now 10-3 in favor of HecTiiC. Again, X-Devil with a P90. HecTiiC, wow. Now that's a good position, this is one of the first times they've gotten a ladder execute successful. They've made it to ladder room successfully from upper hall. I think it's gonna be a B execute. The Suraj Rajput with the bomb, trying to make their way towards the B bomb side. And the bomb has been dropped as Bravo gets Suraj and Friction gets Shriyans. Wolfie against the kill against Friction, and Monster does get Wolfie. And which leaves us to a 2v3 situation, but it could turn. Yes, HecTiiC gets a frag but is traded. It's now all down to X-Devil. But he does have the bomb, so we could expect anything. So each player has got their eyes on each side. Let's just hope. Sasmi and Bravo just waiting for X-Devil to pop up. And to be honest, X-Devil does have a P90, so he could just rush them. But he doesn't have a lot of long range. And Sasmi gets X-Devil, as everybody thought that it would happen, because a P90 against AK is not a good idea, I would say. But yeah, when economy deteriorates you gotta accept it. X-Devil with some B-hops, trying to make his way fast. Oh wow, a couple of flashes coming in from Bravo's end, and Bravo connects the shot with X-Devil. I mean Shriyans, yeah, it was Shriyans. Zed with a Gagan, as we all like to call it, the Gagan. I'm always okay with my opponents using the auto snipers, because it's just a part of the game, you gotta accept it. Bravo hears the footsteps and gets a clean headshot on Suraj. We are down for the first half with a score of 12-13. A pretty dominant play from HecTiiC, but I've heard that Team HydroXiC have got a good CT strat, so let's just hope that it's gonna be good. And by the way, hello to all of the viewers. I might have not introduced myself, or I might be salty, but yeah. Sasmi making his way towards Envy and gets a shot against Suraj. Wow, that was a crisp block. Crisp block. Crisp, clean headshot from Sasmi. He switches to the P2000. And wow, that's some good reaction time. Zed gets Bulvi. Sasmi just going up and down. And wow, no respect from Sasmi as he knifes HecTiiC. And HecTiiC gets another win. We are down to the score of 13-3 in favor of HecTiiC. You know, HecTiiC and Dumilo have been showing a pretty dominant play in this tournament, to be honest. They are like the two, the fan favorites. They are like the ends of India. Zed and Zed is making his way towards B main. Bravo. Oh, Bravo turns around for some odd reason. Oh, and HDevil gets a frag, but he is traded. Zed gets the bomb plant. And the bomb has been planted. Suraj Rajput still confused and he hears the footsteps. And this could be a bad idea. Oh wow, but Suraj Rajput gets one. Friction gets his position and does trade by getting Suraj Rajput. It's now all down to HecTiiC with the USP. Doesn't have utility to work with. And he doesn't have Kevlar as well. So there's no point in saving right now. Bravo just waiting to see if anybody would make their way, but nobody does. And Zed gets HecTiiC at ladder room. And now we're down to a score of 14-3 in favor of HecTiiC. Pretty full buy going in for HecTiiC as they've been winning pretty much almost all the rounds. But Monster has decided to stay with a Deagle for some reason. He could buy an SMG from his teammates, but he is confident with the Deagle. Let's just see. Let's see if he is going to be connecting some shots. Friction making his way towards Ivy. Suraj, wow, what a flick from Suraj. Gets Sasmi with a good headshot. Zed with a couple of taps and he does get him. Suraj with another one. He gets another one. And a crisp headshot again. But he is traded. HDevil gets Friction though, so it's a trade coming in from two teams. It's all down to Monster now against 1v3. And the bomb has been dropped. So it's a pretty, the round is in favor of Team HydroXiC right now, but Monster, as we know, he decided to stay with just the Deagle. So he might have had some plans. Let's just see. Gets a scout but doesn't choose it, and he does get HDevil but is traded by Wolfie. We are now down to a score of 14-4. And Monster still decides to stay with his Deagle. He purchases a Deagle and he's pretty confident. His Sasmi is as well as just a Deagle. Zed and oh wow, HDevil does get Sasmi but is traded by Zed with a headshot. Zed picks up his teammate's Deagle. Friction makes his sight already. Now this is a pretty bad idea from HydroXiC. They've left. Wolfie gets Bravo. Yeah, as I was saying, they've left A side just with Shreyan's in. It's a pretty bad idea, you know. Monster caught Monster gets HecTiiC off guard. Shreyan's does get Monster with raid, and Zed gets Shreyan's. It's all down to Zed. A 1v1 situation from both of the team. Zed with an AK, and he has pretty much full HP, and Suraj has a scout with 25 HP and some utility to work with. Zed making his way towards B main. Suraj hears the footsteps and is waiting. Oh, he makes his way towards B actually. But Suraj thought that he would come A. As he hears the footsteps, he goes back up towards the upper hall. makes his way towards kitchen. The bomb has been being planted, and the bomb is planted by Zet. Suraj picks up an M4 finally. He's got an assault rifle to work with. Zet pre-aiming, and oh, he actually misses a shot. And so Suraj smokes off the site. I mean, he could defuse the bomb, but it wouldn't give cover for him. Zet makes his way up, and Suraj does get Zet. But will he be able to defuse it? That's the question. Oh, he doesn't have time, and he is going to be taken down. The score is now 14-4 in favor of HecTiiC. And if HecTiiC does win this match, they will be qualifying for the semi-finals of HecTiiC Champions League powered by Platonia. Pretty full buy coming from HecTiiC's end with a scout with Friction. I mean, Friction's got a good aim, so we could expect anything from Friction. Sasmi makes his way towards the inner side. He could catch a couple of CTs off guard. He does, but he is not able to connect a shot. Suraj gets Sasmi, Atrocity gets Bravo, and Suraj gets the bomb down by killing Zet, but is traded. Volvic gets down Monster. It's all down to Friction, and it's a 1v3 situation right now. Friction's got a P250? Just a P250, yeah. And Team HydroXiC win their 5th round. We are down to a score of 15-5 in the favor of HecTiiC Gaming. You know, this score reminds me of Taco for some reason. Because I remember the interview with Taco saying we were down to 15-5. Fallen said this is our time to prove our skill. Let's see whether HydroXiC would have a chance to prove their skill, just like how Fallen said. I mean, people are rooting for HecTiiC, but the tables could turn so hard in a game like CSGO, where it's fully based off strategy and movement. So let's just hope for the best. Oh wow, Friction with a dual Verita headshot. That's some crazy stuff. X-Devil gets Monster. Sasmi gets into the entrance of the site. Friction with another headshot with a dual Beretta. Bravo with another frag. I mean, dual Berettas. Wow, they pretty much know how to use it. Sasmi catches X-Devil off guard and connects the headshot. It's all down to Atrocity with an AUG. But he's got full HP, so we could expect anything from his end. He does get Sasmi with a headshot and gets another one, but is traded by Friction. And HecTiiC are going to be the team that is going to qualify for the semi-finals of HCL powered by Platonia. This has been your host Wacky W, and I'm signing off from the caster desk. Hoping to see you guys tomorrow with the semi-finals. HecTiiC GG, a pretty dominant play from them. So yeah, see you guys at the semi-finals tomorrow. Hoping for the best.